days. We answer the phones, show up on time, and fix the problem right the first time.
Comfort crisis? Don't roast. Call Seacoast.
If you could reimagine the way you buy a car, what would you do? Make it simple, make negotiations disappear, demand transparency, then experience amazing at your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Car Buying Simplified. Treasure Coast Lexus is a proud sponsor of Careology. Every Tuesday at 6:05 p.m., caring and supporting for our community. Car Buying Simplified. Check out your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Create custom business signage that customers can't miss or resist. Let Design a Sign in Port St. Lucie help you get the job done right. Over 80 years combined experience. Get it right the first time. Call 772-337-4027 and tell them Roxy said to call. Remember, call 772-337-4020. Design a Sign in Port St. Lucie.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.
The views expressed on the following program do not necessarily reflect those of WPSL. However, I will say this, we're the culprits. We're the ones who encourage you to like and share them on social media and with all your friends and neighbors, because it's time for the science of caring. Careology, with our number one careologist around here, the one and only Roxy Brown, your host.
Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Your Careologist, Roxy, is here, and I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend, a long weekend, in fact, because it was our 4th of July, and I just want to thank first of all, Cliff, I am so glad that anyone within the sound of my voice can hear me, because now it is just... we're at that moment where it's a sad moment again. I did not think I would have to come this month, July, and talk about this again. But before we go into that, if you're in your car and you're in your home, if you're anywhere in the world and you're listening to us, welcome to Careology. My name is Roxy. I am your host. I am the CEO and founder of CAREBA Incorporated, a nonprofit here on the Treasure Coast. And what we do it well. We go ahead and look after the homeless and the families that are in need. We provide access to proper hygiene by giving dignity. Access to proper hygiene should be a right, not a privilege. And we are so happy that we have been able to do that over the past 5 years. So we are truly grateful. And we could not do that without our donors, our sponsors, our local businesses that come alongside us to make us who we are, what we are, and make us great. It is a community, one goal. And we are so excited and happy about that. So if you're tuning in with us, again, we welcome you back and we thank you for being a listener. If this is your first time, don't even think of stretching and touching that dial or that button. Stay with us because you will be inspired. And to just listen, we always say give us a chance. Don't knock it until you try us. And that's what we're here for.
Don't touch that dial, she said. You take that hand back away from that dial.
That's
it.
We just want to, we talk about what's happening in our community here on the Treasure Coast. So CAREBA covers the Treasure Coast all the way down to the West Palm Beaches. We go as far as Boca. We have been known to go into Broward. But we just talk about the things that happen in our community and what is available. A lot of people, Cliff, do not know what is available to them for free. And that is why we want to go ahead and just let you know. And tonight, there is no guest. There is no special topic because, again, my heart is broken. My heart goes out to the 7 families that now have to bury someone, again, over senseless gun violence. And, I had company, and we were thinking about going out, Cliff, for the 4th of July. And there's a 3-year-old, there's a 10-year-old, and I'm like, I look at them and I said, I looked at the moms, I said, you know what, we're going to have our own little fireworks. We're going to go to the edge of the garage, and we're going to just light them, have fun, and we're just going to stay home. Because we feel now so unsafe to go anywhere. And unfortunately, it's sad that we have to feel that way. And I don't know where this country is going to go. I don't know what the future holds, but right now it doesn't look good. You know, if you don't know what's going on, get from under your rock. Open a newspaper, Google it. If you don't like certain news, there's a lot of people that say, I don't like Fox, I don't like CNN, I don't like WSNBC. Actually, this has nothing to do with any of them. This has just to do with the facts. And the facts right now are very simple. We have 7 people dead behind a senseless, crazy maniac. And we're at it again. We're going to hear the conversation in Congress and the Senate again. And we're going to hear everybody give their condolences again. And nothing, not a damn thing, is going to be done again. That's basically what it is. We're not going to do anything again. And that is really, really sad. But above all, we really need to think about those families. And the families in Uvalde, Texas are still grieving, because they don't know the truth. That's, what has been going on. They are yet. Right now, they're talking about they think it's going to be a cover-up. Your babies are shot down. Police are in the building. They lied about it, and they still can't get the facts. And now we have another crazy psycho on the top of a roof spitting off people like he's at a pinball. So, when is this going to stop? When are we going to get the facts? When are we as a country going to go back to I remember, Cliff, when going out used to be fun. We used to go to Coney Island, get on the rides, walk the boardwalk, go different places down South Carolina. We used to come to Florida all the time every summer from New York. We used to enjoy going to places. Now parents are buying bulletproof backpacks, bulletproof vests just for their children to go out and have fun. People, that's not fun. That's just traumatizing to me. It's just traumatizing. You just can't have fun. But you know what? I talked to someone, and they's like, these are the times we're living in. They don't believe it's going to get any better. They believe it's going to get worse.
You have to be careful listening to this show, because you might just start caring.
You might just start caring, and that's what we need
to
do. Yeah.
Caring is contagious, and it's good.
I have a young lady that came to me, and she said, what are you going to talk about? I said, I have no idea. And she said, you know what? Why don't you talk about forgiveness? This is a 26-year-old young lady, and she said, our country needs forgiveness. This isn't my topic. This is hers. Maybe if we start healing, maybe if we start not looking at blame and not looking at who is this or make something great or something should be greater, why don't we just look at it as, we all belong here. We all belong here. We all are here. We all are contributing to society. And why don't we try and make us a better place? When you have to go into your church and the doors have to be locked at a certain time because you don't know who's coming in, church doors never used to be locked.
And we never had deacons with guns.
Yeah, they never used to be. So
concealed weapons, but still.
But we're at that time now where unfortunately that is the normal. And I woke up and I felt so bad going to bed saying, I should have taken them to the park. We should have gone somewhere. But then right in the middle of feeling that way, boom, news flash, breaking news comes through. And I'm like, you know what? Roxy's just going to follow my heart, follow my instinct, because I don't want to be one of these families having to be visiting a funeral home this week, to go ahead and plan a funeral home for a loved one because of someone's hate. I'm so glad that I don't have to do that. But to the ones that do have to do it, our hearts go out to you. Our hearts go out to these families, no matter where you are. In Illinois, the cop that got shot in Philadelphia. You know what? No one is immune from this. People have to realize a bullet does not know if you're Spanish, Haitian, English, Creole, black, white. A bullet doesn't know that. A bullet knows just to destroy. So you know what? Let's keep that in our head. It's like COVID. COVID didn't care who you were, what your financial status were, if you look good, if you didn't look good. It didn't care. If you got it, you got it. And if you came through it, then you came through it by the grace of God. And I think that's what we need to look at life, I think, a little bit differently than how we're looking at it. But I'm going to jump right in, and I just want to talk about a little house cleaning. Today is the 4th. Today's the 5th. So that means we have just a couple of weeks until July 31st on Sunday. I am so excited about
that's
this.
Right.
We
Event.
have Cleveland Clinic on our community health fair alongside CAREBAG, the Hands Clinic, Treasure Coast Church of God 7-Day, and also the Children's Services Council of St. Lucie County, Walmart Neighborhood Market. We have so many. We have Graceway Village. We have so many people. We have FAU coming alongside us. We have so many people that are coming to go ahead and give so much back to our community. So listen, join us for a special community health event, Sunday, July 31st, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So by the time you wake up, have breakfast, and decide what I'm going to do, oh, shoot, let me head down to the community health fair. It's from 11 to 2, and every 30 minutes on the dot, we have a $50 gas card. You should at least be able to put a half a tank in your car.
Not to mention some of the medical services you can get for free right then.
Well, let me tell them about it, Cliff.
Yeah.
We have free pediatric health screening. We have free adult health screening. We have free sports physicals. We have free HIV and STD testing. And we also have giveaways. We have so many things that you can go ahead and look forward to. And above all, I'm really excited about the sports physicals. And we're actually going to be having Cleveland Clinic and the Hands Clinic in here the week before the event, so we can really talk about what it's coming into. A lot of people have insurance, or a lot of people don't have the money to pay the copay right now. You can come in and get your basic screening, and it's vital. So many agencies are in our area that provide so many services, and many people don't know. A lot of good things people don't know, Cliff. So we want to go ahead and we want to give it out. Everyone knows what they got to pay for, but you don't know what is available to you in your county. And that is something. And we're also going to have one of our mayor pastorals, I can say. He sits on our council. Anthony Bono has contacted me and said he is going to be there. And that is actually his area that he represents on the council seat. So that is going to be good. You will have your representative there to go ahead and talk to you. And I called him and said, listen, Anthony, I need you out here. There was no, let me see, Roxy, I'm going to be there. And we want that. We want people that we vote in to go ahead and be responsible, to show that they care, because as easy as it was for you to get voted in, people, there's a little pause and break.
The easy
it's
part.
It's easy for you to get voted out. So we are happy that we have council members that are very in tune with what's going on.
Making themselves available to the public.
That is correct.
It doesn't get any better than that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't get any better than that. And for those that are tuning in for the first time, I am not politically correct at all. I don't really care. I am here to give facts, and I'm here to represent our community on what we have available. And if you're not into that, then you're going to meet the wrath of Careology, of the Careologist. So not
the mama bear.
The mama bear.
Careologist.
So that is July 31st. So the next day, we have something even spectacular. CareBag and Kicking It United, this is our second event. And we are presenting free back-to-school haircuts and braids for the school-age children going back. And it is held at the Mid-Florida Event Center. And this is August 1st, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to have raffle prizes. We're going to have $50 gas cards every hour, food and fun. And we have a list of beautiful local businesses that have come aboard. So we just want to just throw them out there. A&G Concrete Pools, Treasure Coast Community Health, Design a Sign, Boys and Girls Club St. Lucie County, Children's Services St. Lucie County, Lucky Nails, 2nd Street Bistro, Got Windows, Need Blinds, Two Men in a Truck, Mission Barbecue will be providing food, and also 2nd Street Bistro. We're also going to have Southern Comfort for all those parents who are looking for an alternative for your children, whether it be in vitamins, whether it be in any holistic. Southern Comfort is going to be there, along now with Treasure Coast Community Health. So you have two comparisons you can use. And then we're proud to go ahead and also have the Freedom Boat Club. So we are, and if I know I'm going to get in trouble because I feel like I'm missing somebody, but if I am, I will get you good, and I will look after you very good. And Toshiba, we want to thank Toshiba. They have always been a big supporter of ours when we want to get our flyers, when we want to get anything out. It's a call, Cliff, and boom. Roxy, send it to me, it's done. And we love that community support. And, we're excited. Imagine kids are going to get haircuts. We know that school is the next following week, but the haircuts are still going to look good.
Jesse the barber.
Well, not only the Jesse the barber, we have an array of the top barbers here that are coming, and they're giving of their time, and that is spectacular. So we have Jesse. Jesse has handpicked these barbers. So I'm letting you've touched.
They're good. When the barber refers another barber, they got to be good.
Well, you've been touched by the hands of Jesse already.
Yes.
So you already know.
Oh yeah, he's actually helped.
He's a barber connoisseur.
That's right. I can't tell you what he's done for me, but you'll end up hearing about it eventually. So I'll let you wait until it comes up.
Well, we're looking forward to it, and this is what I say. If anybody wants to do anything for the community and you want to replicate and duplicate what you're doing, please feel free to do that, especially if you're doing it for the kids. But Kicking It United with CAREBAG, this is an original event. This is something we're doing. You can replicate it, but it can't be duplicated. And we are happy what we're doing for our kids. We're happy for the people that are behind us, and we want to keep doing what we're doing. So, if you want to support us, it's so easy. Go to givecarebag.com, www.givecarebag.com. It is so important for you to get involved. This is not a fundraiser. This is a community give back event. Actually, both of them. So if you have a couple little, how they used to use the Jerathon?
The Jerathon.
The Jerathon with Jerry.
Oh, the telethon.
Telethon.
Jerry Lewis.
There you go. Well, this is going to be Carathon. We're going to have a Careology Carathon.
Hey, what an idea.
There you go.
I like that. Hey, everybody, did you hear that? A Carathon.
We're going to have a Carathon. We want people to come in. We want you to be excited.
Exactly, yeah.
We want you to get excited about what we're doing in the community and what we're giving back to our kids. Like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. This is not a fundraiser. This is for our kids. I've gone so far as somebody said, Roxy, what do you need? I said, well, I need that. They said, what? I said, well, I get it on Amazon. I said, I can send you, and if you want to get it, I've had people just buy it and say, Roxy, I'm here. Can you meet me? If that's what you want to do, call our number at 772-222-7399. We'll be happy. If you want to do that, I'm happy to have you do it because we're transparent. We have nothing to hide. Everything we do is above board. So we accept anything that you have to give because we just want to make sure that the event we put on is successful. Our children come, our parents come, they have a good time, and they're like, wow, I cannot wait for this to be done again. That's all we're going to do. Somebody said, well, Roxy, why didn't you do it the weekend? Our barbers work on the weekend. That's their busiest time. If you're going to ask someone to give up their time, choose a day that's usually their day off. So Monday it is. And we've done everything on a Monday, and it has been successful. So we're going to continue to do that. So we're very, very excited about that. And before I forget, I just want to say thank you to Mike for doing a fantastic show last week with Treasure Coast Hospice. I'm tongue-tied. I need some water. Hold on.
Well, I get my tongue caught between my eye teeth, and I can't see what I'm saying sometimes.
I'm just thirsty.
Oh.
He did a great job, and we are going ahead, and we are asking Mike to be one of our co-hosts here on the show so that when Roxy's voice gets bad or I need a glass of water or I need a break.
Everybody needs a break.
Everybody needs a break.
Yeah.
We have someone that can come in and do a fantastic job. Me and Mike have worked together in broadcasting in a previous life. So I know he is more than capable. Even he has more experience than me. And it's good when you can have someone with more experience that can teach you, show you the ropes. With him and Cliff, I just get better all the time.
Well, I used to always like working with older guys who've done radio a long time, but now I've been in it as long as everybody else. It's nice working with somebody like Mike because Mike's been around forever. I've been around forever. We've all been around for so long.
You can knock some heads together.
Oh yeah, we get things done.
But I like him. He's on board. We've gotten a lot of positive responses, and I'm so happy. So when you hear him, just know he's part of the Careology. I am having a tough time today with this tongue.
The mighty part of Mike, though,
the mighty
is
Mike.
the love in his heart for Careology.
Oh yeah,
it's there. There's a passion for it.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I'm so glad he's coming aboard and he's just doing what he's doing for us, and we're excited. But what we're gonna do, we are gonna come back. We're gonna take a quick little break, and we're gonna talk, and we're gonna thank our sponsors, and we want you to hear them because we can't play all of them because that would be the whole hour. But Cliff and the Careologist will be back after these message from our fabulous sponsors.
That's right here on WPSL, the home of Careology.
Kicking It United is back again August 1st at the Mid-Florida Event Center. We are going to show love to the boys and girls in St. Lucie County. We're offering free haircuts, free braids, and we're hoping to fill 500 book bags for back to school. If you're interested as a business to have a box in your place or you'd like to go ahead and donate, please call us at 772-222-7399. Again, the number is 772-222-7399. Thank you, and we appreciate your help. Love from CAREBAG. If you could reimagine the way you buy a car, what would you do? Make it simple, make negotiations disappear, demand transparency, then experience amazing at your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Car Buying Simplified. Treasure Coast Lexus is a proud sponsor of Careology. Every Tuesday at 6:05 p.m., caring and supporting for our community. Car Buying Simplified. Check out your Treasure Coast Lexus dealer. Careology was created to talk about the issues that face you in your community. You're invited with me, Roxy, every Tuesday at 6:05 p.m. right here on WPSL 1590. Careology, the science of caring, is about you, family, and the community moving forward. Please do join us. Remember, Tuesday at 6:05 p.m.
This is WPSL Port St. Lucie.
And this is Careology. Back to your host, Roxy Brown.
Hi, everyone. This is Roxy here on Careology, and I am your Careologist host for this evening. Mighty Mike, my throat is going.
Where's it going? All right.
I don't have no idea, but we're good.
Okay, long as we continue.
Yes, so we'll continue. Thank you for tuning back in. My apologies. I do not know what is wrong with my voice tonight, but I'm going to make sure I have it next week because next week is an exciting show, and I'm really excited. You guys got to tune in. I'm putting on my best dress next week. Really? I am really excited.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't even want to talk about it too much because I don't want to get the people overexcited. Because a lot of them are driving. No, I don't want to get them overstimulated. I need everybody focused like I am focused.
They might start helping out CAREBAG really hard, though. If they really get into it, I tell you what, they'll be inspired to givecarebag.com.
Well, you know what? They need to go to givecarebag.com. It has been a couple of weeks have been really, really rough for us because we are seeing a higher influx of individuals coming to us, and especially our older. I'm talking about from 67, 68 and up.
Yeah.
Coming us for Depends, coming for us for diapers. Right now, we cannot even keep size 5 and pull-ups on our shelves. I am basically out of 4T and 5T pull-ups because parents are just in need. We're going to be open this Saturday because we have Impact 100, the Women of Impact 100 St. Lucie coming to volunteer at our place of business at 6985 Hancock Drive. And if anyone is in need and they're unable to come on Thursday from 10 to 6, stop by. Or if you're just in the neighborhood and you want to go ahead, go on our website at givecarebag.com and go to our 6985 our address and stop by our office and just say hi and just see what we're doing. And we're getting bags ready. The ladies are coming there to volunteer. And I just implore people, stop by, see what we're doing, see what we have, see what we're doing in the community, because it is needed. It is needed, it is needed, it is needed. Just the volume of people that we have that we look after. We are in Hope Sound. We are in Gifford at the Gifford Community Center, and we're in Port St. Lucie. We have volunteers that service our Boca area down there, but the need is great. So in between, we have various people. We have people that are working, but they just can't afford to they have to either go to a food pantry and they have to go to a care bag, because what they are making is just barely making their bills. They can pay their light bill, their water bill. They can't afford to lose that car because then they can't get to work. They can't afford to lose the insurance because they'll lose the car. They can't drive the car. It's a domino effect. So one thing basically helps the other. So we need to go ahead and see how we can get in. And on top of it, housing is not affordable. Landlords are selling, landlords are raising their rent. If you can hardly make it before, how in God's creation are you going to try and make it now? So this is what we're seeing, and everyone is hurting. This is not just the poor living in this area. Everyone is feeling it. Everyone is hurting. And if we can be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, it makes for such a difference. And I always tell, some people say, how do they get in this situation? Not everyone has family. Not everyone has a loving family. You can have family, and family doesn't care about you. Or some of them just don't have. They were the only child, or they never got married, or their parents or family might have died. You don't know the situation. Everyone's story is different. But it doesn't even matter of the story. As people with a heart beating inside our chest, what can we do to show a little love? That's what it comes down to.
I think we should find some common ground and agree on something, because humans are quite powerful when they're all in one accord.
Yes, we just talked about that.
Yes.
Where we can be a mighty thing when something you know what? It amazes me when tragedy. Thank you. I'm telling you, this tongue. When when a disaster happens anywhere in the world, I am amazed how everyone comes together. But my dad used to tell me something. You can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't have an impact if you're not cleaning up your backyard.
Yeah,
if you're out there cleaning the streets and your backyard and your front yard is dirty and it's messed up and all these things are there, you're there cleaning everybody's place and you're not cleaning your own. Our community is our own. And I put my money where my mouth is, because I will give my money to CareBag, because not only do I believe in the mission, I know what the mission is. And that's what we're asking our community to do. If you are able to, we have families that are in need. And if you are a family that is in need, guess what? We are here for you, because that's what we do. It's a give and take. So I love when I see everyone coming together and doing everything to help everyone else around the world. But what are you doing for your own backyard? This is your backyard. If you live here, this is your backyard. And if you don't live here, be one of those people that are from around the country that want to help someone. Because here on the Treasure Coast, we don't have a shelter that you can walk into and get help. We don't have it. So the people that we're dealing with are on the ground, in tents, living in their cars. What can we do for them to make them feel the love of their community? Give them back some dignity. Do something for them. This is summertime. Cliff, it is hot. It is hot. I get in my car and I'm looking and it's 98 degrees. And the first thing my mind goes to, what about my families that are living in their cars? Right now, they can't afford this gas. Even though gas is coming down little by little, it's still high.
Oh, yeah.
It's still high, but the children, you can't sleep in a hot car, So we need to think about these things. we go to these families and we will put gas in their car and the reason we do that, we don't want them spending, if you're in a tough situation, you might need to get a smoke, you might need to have a drink. Right now, that is not CAREBAG's main objective. We want to make sure gas is in your car. You can turn your AC on. So we will put gas in your car physically. We will physically come to your car and put gas in your car if it permits and if we're able to, because we want to know we're giving you exactly what we're telling our donors we're doing. This is for gas in the car. And when I tell a donor, listen, can I have $500? I have X amount of cars I'd like to fill up over the weekend or fill up. I mean it. And that means me driving to these cars and putting gas in their car. And that's exactly what we do. Because, a gas card you can use for basically anything. But we're very, like I said, we dot our I's and we cross our T's. But we want these families to be comfortable. Yes, Cliff?
Some of these cards are going to actually be given away, every hour at this event coming up?
Yes, we are going to be giving every 30 minutes at the Cleveland on Sunday, July 31st. Every 30 minutes we have a giveaway. And at our Kicking It United, every hour we have a giveaway. So we do, like for instance, we have Southern Comfort. They informed me today they are going to have a beautiful basket of alternative remedies for families that they can use for their children. So and that's what I love. I love giving, we love giving our little ones, when they're at the house, just natural remedies. My husband always says if you have a bad cough, lemon and honey, lemon and honey, that works. Some parents want to go for Robitussin or different cough medicines. Other families want to use a natural alternative. So Southern Comfort gives you that alternative, and we're happy to have them. Or you can go or we're going to have Treasure Coast Community Health Center if you want to go the medical route. So we want to give our families the alternative of two. You can pick a choice what works with you. So we have them out there, and we're just grateful. So I'm looking forward. I hope you can stop by.
Wow. The getting out of my loop here is really hard to do. I did it yesterday. I did it on the 4th of July. You know what we did? We recorded Swap Shop on Friday to play back on the 4th of July. So we had an entire 4th of July holiday weekend with Swap Shop.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? I took a nap all day long. I mean, I got up a couple times just to get up and walk around a little bit.
Just to get up and walk around?
But it was nice to be able to just, not participate in a normal day. It doesn't happen much, but...
Well, I'm taking a nap, but my naps are because of the allergies. The high pollen is... Yeah. My eyes are killing me. If everyone noticed, I had to put on my spectacles today because my eyes were the pollen is just killing me.
If you find a light yellow dust on your car, that's pine pollen. Trees. Yeah, pollen from the pine trees. And that stuff gets in your lungs and gives you respiratory problems. And then the dust from Sahara Desert and the atmosphere, upper atmosphere, it comes down, we breathe it, and it goofs us all up.
We call that the cycle of life. Yeah, it's called the cycle. What goes around keeps coming around and coming around. And just like that happens in nature is how it happens for all of us here. So, there's just so many things going on. There's so many great things that are going on. And CAREBAG is just so happy
we need to
be
look
part
at those
of
things
this.
more often.
Yeah, we need to look at the happiness.
Yeah, look at the good things that are happening out there for a change.
And there's a lot happening. Watching the news with all the tragedy that happens, the people that stop just to help people, the people that told people to come on in my house, you're just inviting strangers in your home just to keep them safe. That's where we need to get to.
We need to get past all of our critical thinking and try to find things that are common ground.
Yeah.
Common amongst us all. Don't forget, just because they're over the fence doesn't mean they're not your neighbors.
That's true.
They are your neighbors. Mm-hmm. And no matter all those folks on the other side of the fence, they're all your neighbors. Now, some of them might live alongside of your friends, but still, I don't want to hear any complaints without somebody offering a solution. How about that?
Oh.
If they could offer a solution instead of just complain all the time.
I know, that would be good.
Let's think about solutions, folks. Yeah.
Someone's always asked me, well, Roxy, what can we do? I said, well, we have to get together as a community.
Yeah.
I said, it's amazing how I hear this. Oh, we should have this. We should have that. But guess what? when it comes down to the time where we have to vote on it, the majority of you same people are saying no. Not
When
in my
shoulda,
backyard.
Coulda, woulda. You shoulda, you coulda, you woulda.
When it
but-
comes to the time where you have to say yes, this is what I want to do, a lot of you are saying no. So, how do we start? Why should it be in, some people say, I don't want it in my neighborhood, but where can it be? These are individuals at work. Imagine having, and I say this, I don't know how many times Cliff has heard me say this, and viewers listening to us have heard me say this. When you have to look for a place that's affordable, you need first, you need last, and you need security.
Yeah, and you need to turn the lights on. A deposit
You need to turn the
here,
deposit
on. There, deposit.
That's correct.
It's going to take all of it. That's what it's going to do.
You need to turn the lights on. You need to turn the water on.
Yeah.
You have your registration. You have to change your driver's license. You have to change your ID. There's so many things that you have to do, and you need help in doing that. It's not just something you can just get up and do. Then you have to have groceries. Let's pray to God. There is a fridge, there's a washer, there's a dryer. That they don't have to go anywhere. So there's so many things that, compiled to make this story. So when you say you don't want it in your neighborhood, what don't you want in your neighborhood? You don't want somebody that is going ahead and putting something back into society just like yourself? You don't want that. You don't want a good neighbor? Because trust me, the guys that I know on the street that want to go ahead and get a place to live, if they were supposed to get it and have that job, nothing in the world is going to make them lose it. Because that's what they want. It's hot outside. You can't even put your AC at 77, 78 right now. It doesn't feel like it's on. Or it just keeps going on because it can't get cool. Just imagine living outside in the sand with the mosquitoes and the nets on top of you.
And there are people right nearby doing just that, living outside.
Yes, they are. And
not
what?
just the desert countries.
No, not in there. Right here. You probably, if you're on US 1, if you're on A1A, if you're on 95, you're passing their tents as you go along. You just don't know it, and you just don't see it. And I think we, as a society, we can do better.
Oh, yeah.
We can do so much better. We can have people stop saying, I don't want it in my neighborhood. I don't want it in your backyard. When are we going to get it?
NIMBY, not in my backyard.
Yeah. So when are we going to start doing a little bit better? When are we going to start doing that? We can start doing for these are moms and dads. These are families that you used to carpool with. You used to go to barbecues with. These are regular families. They don't have anything antennas sticking out their head. They just want to catch a break. And if we keep voting them down, not in my neighborhood, I don't want this here, I don't want that here. Sometimes you might get the neighbor from hell that you deserve. You just you just might get it. You know what? I used to have one.
What goes around comes around.
And you know what? You just never know. And we need to start having that heart. We need to having that heart of compassion. We need to start having that heart of wanting to show love and a little bit more love to someone. We will do anything for animals. I have one. I know. We will do anything for animals. We'll open up another shelter.
Uh-oh.
The amount, I am on Nextdoor, and the amount of things I see about animals, okay? And then the first thing you talk about a homeless, they need to get a job. How can someone get a job if they cannot just find somewhere to get a decent shower every day? That they can comb their hair, that they can wake up and not sweat from the time they stand up to the next step they take. Who is going to hire you when you walk into that place of business? I need people to take off that stupid cap and start putting on their thinking cap. That's what it is. We're so wrapped up in ourselves and wrapped up in what, if they're living in their car, sell their car that they can have money. That's their home. Cliff, how they going to sell their home?
Yeah.
Or why should they get a free house?
Keeps
I
them
have
dry
to work
when it's
hard.
downpouring out
Yeah.
there,
Not only that, that's where they sleep. That's
Yeah.
for their safety. So they're not raped and gagged or kidnapped.
Yeah.
We're keeping it real. People, we're just going to keep it real from the Careologist here.
Yeah.
Or I hear some people say, why should I work hard and they get a house? Sometimes you need to help someone that they can give them that extra footing. Because no one once they do a background check, once they do a credit check, and there is nothing to show, no one is going to give them that place to live. So that's why the agencies around are here to go ahead and give them that little lift that they can get to the next section that they're going to. And that's what we do. That's what the agencies here on the Treasure Coast do. That is what we are trying to do. Just give people a little bit of dignity that we can get to the next step. And we need our community's help. You know, that's what it is. I don't even know how I got on this subject. How did I get on it, Cliff?
Well, when you came in, you made a comment. You said something about, I don't know what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
And you know what? Those end up being the best shows because we're more open to talk about more topics.
It is, well,
Very
what I'm talking about, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't changed from our first show when I mentioned it. That's what we're talking about. We're 1 year and July 4th for Careology makes 1 year and 7 months.
Wow.
You know, and all we've been talking about is what we want to do for our community, not for ourselves, for our community. And it takes community input and it takes community help.
The stuff that counts the most in our lives is what we do for others.
That's right, you know. And you know what? I'm just going to throw something out there. Our time is winding down, but I want to throw something out there. I'm going to throw some names out to you, and I'm going to tell you what all these names have in common. Okay. Halle Berry, Jennifer Lopez, Dr. Phil, Susie Orman, Colonel Sanders from KFC, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, who else? My guy that did the last 007 that we've had, I can't remember his name right now.
Not Sean Connery.
No, not Sean Connery. He was one of the older, but the newest, the one that has done the latest 007. All these names that I called, Jim Carrey, all these names that I called, Sylvester Stallone, they used to be homeless.
They've all spent time
in a car, they've in a tent, in an alley, on someone's couch. All these individuals used to be homeless. So when you don't help, do you know why they give back to certain organizations? They give back to certain organizations because those are the organizations that saw them. I have homeless individuals that look a mess. When Jesse gave a guy a haircut one time, and when I talk to him, he says, they look at me, but they don't see me. So basically, we don't know his story.
No, the hair's too long. They can't see him.
We don't know who we're stepping by. Yeah. We don't know who we're walking over. We don't know. But how can we do it? Support us in helping us help these individuals. We don't know who these individuals are going to be later on in life. These are just a few. They are so meant. Shania Twain. She said she grew up in a trailer park, was homeless, living in her family's car from car to car in some despicable circumstances. And this woman is worth over $400 million. And she gives back. She just keeps giving and giving because she said she knows what it is to just not have food. You know, so all of us might not have that $400 million. And if you do, oh, God, please write a check. CAREBAG Incorporated.
If you've got $400 million, you need a tax write-off and you need to support CAREBAG.
You know what? And we'll be gracious for it. And we will stand. You can stand beside us and see how your money is being spent in the community.
There's something that feels good about doing things for other people, too.
It does.
You get special, I guess we call them bragging rights. But, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's when I do something, for someone, no one is around.
Right.
No one really sees what I do.
Nobody has to.
No one has to. But when I get in my car, or I had my volunteer Patty with me the other day, and we went to Gifford. It's the first time she went out to Gifford with me. And we have basically 85 to 90%. Our clientele is 65, 70 and up. So, you know, we have women, veterans, we have black, we have white, Hispanic, male, female, young. It doesn't matter, but they are there. And when we left, she said, oh, my God, Roxy, this is the best day ever. It was just the best day, just to know you can help, just to know you can put a smile on someone's face and just say, oh, my God, thank you. That's what we hear when they see what they got. Toothpaste, Depends, you know, oh my God, thank you. I needed this. One lady, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I don't know how I was going to go and sit in the office. You know, it makes a difference. And we are so happy we are able to do that. And we could only do that by your help. We could only do that by your support. And that is what we need. So if you are in the sound of my voice and you know that you can support us, I implore you to support us because we need your help. It's coming down to the end of the year, and we have more and more people being evicted. We have more and more people in need, more and more babies being born that these women don't know what to do, and they don't have any help. They don't have any family, but we're here. CAREBAG is their family. And if CAREBAG is their family and you support us, you are our family. So they have a family that they can get support from. And, and we need your help. And with everything that we do in the community, it matters. It really matters. And, sometimes I get a lot of help from a lot of businesses, but I don't feel like always going to the same businesses over and over again. We have over 300,000 businesses here.
The businesses, there's a lot of things businesses can do. They could set up a regular monthly contribution, but another thing they could do is they could actually sponsor some of these Careology programs.
Yes, they can. They can sponsor Careology program, and on top of sponsoring it, we can have them as our guest.
Yeah, and we can not only play the commercials on this show,
we play
but
them on other shows.
Spread them around the whole clock.
That's what we do.
Clock, yeah.
I have Miss Carol and Mr. Greg, the owners of the station. They do that for us because we want to support. A lot of the ads that you hear are businesses that support us, that come in and support us and say, Roxy, you know what, I'm loving what you're doing. And because I know they have a business, I just say, you know what, hey, you've been doing this for us. What can I do for you? It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I believe in that. You just can't receive. You got to give back.
We do a lot of things for the people who sponsor programs like this here.
Yes, we do. And we appreciate it. And what's nicer than everybody can hear what your business is about? I love that. It's like, for instance, I can't get Designer Sign on this show to save my life. But she's always supporting what we're doing. But her ads always play. You know what? Because she is a dedicated. I'm still trying to get her on because she makes some awesome signs.
You know what? We got to get her on because we can do the video thing like we do with YouTube, all of our shows, and we can go to her website and actually download some of the pictures
that she has and put it on.
She's done.
That's
especially the stuff she's done for CAREBAG.
Oh, my goodness. If anyone comes to our office and see our beautiful marquee sign lighted up at night and our beautiful window and our information on our door, that was all donated by Designer Sign. Wow. And that's why I love her. She's been in business for over 30 years combined. Her work staff, her work ethic is impeccable. And so if you're looking for that type of business where somebody takes a heart in what they're doing, you need to go ahead and look up Designer Sign right here in Port St. Lucie off Leonard Road. And her name is Chrissy. You tell them the Careologist sent you. She should have a kick about that. Who's the Careologist? Roxy. So, we're just happy. Yeah. Yes, we're just so happy. And I'm going to put it out there. CAREBAG is looking for a place to park a mobile shower trailer in Vero. Yes, I've been in Vero.
Now, do you need any special permits to set that thing up?
No,
what's the procedure?
CAREBAG's mobile shower unit is already licensed for the state of Florida, so we can pop that anywhere.
Anywhere. All you got to have is permission.
That is correct.
Okay.
Anywhere. So that is what we're doing, and we've been in Vero a little bit more, and we see the need there. It's not that we want to go there. We see the need of us being there, so we want to go ahead and we want to meet that need where it's at. So that is what we're trying to do. So if anyone knows and anyone wants to help, you can get in touch with me. You dial 772-222-7399, and we will be so happy, and you can talk to me. Please, I see my phone zooming now. Please do not call me now because I'm on the air. I can't answer my phone. I'm just letting you know because I see you and I know you're on. I can't answer my phone.
Unless now, if they go into Facebook and watch the show live, they can ask a question.
They can actually ask the question. We can say, "Hi, Peter. I see you Park 1 and MN, and we are here to help and donate." All right, Peter, you got my number. Give me a call, 772-222-7399 after 7:10 or in the morning, I would prefer.
About
Please.
15 minutes from now.
15 minutes from now. But that's what we want. We see the need there, and that's what we want to do. So hi, Sunny, and we are just so grateful for everyone, and especially Cliff. But you know what? Like we said, we're winding down, but I just want to leave it. Again, our hearts, our prayers, and our thoughts are with those family members. We have 40 plus family members that are either have been shot, injured, or 7 that have died. So our hearts go out to the Highland, Illinois family that are grieving right now. Our hearts and our prayers go with you, and we hope that we can go ahead and we just pray for you that God can go ahead and heal your heart with comfort while you're going through this sad loss, this unnecessary loss, through this violence in our country. And we just want to show love to everyone. And our number again, someone is asking me, 772-222-7399. If you go to givecarebag.com, our number is on our website. And all our information is there for you to contact us. And we just want to say thank you, everyone.
There's a playlist on YouTube. If you go to WPSLTV.com, there's actually a Careology playlist of all the Careology shows that we've had on this station all along, over a year now.
Yeah, that is correct, but you can always go there. But we just want to say to everyone, thank you. We appreciate you, and we just want to know we will be back again next week with a fabulous show. So we want everyone to just tune in and just, like I said, we appreciate you, we love you, and keep supporting CareBag in any way that you can. That's what makes us grow. That's what makes us a great community. Love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Be blessed, and please be safe. We are praying for each and every one of you. Have a good night, guys.
Don't forget, www.givecarebag.com, and hey, help out. It's a noble cause, and you're actually helping real people in the process. CareBag Inc. is what you want to support all you can. This is WPSL Port St. Lucie, the talk of the Treasure Coast.